Okay, so git.autoRepositoryDetection. So let me show you what this is actually. So this has nothing to do with when you add a repository here, like so, and it shows up on this side, right? It automatically monitors the changes. This is not it, right? So it has nothing to do with this. It has to do with when you open a single file. For example, I don't have the YouTube auto upload repository added here, right? But if I just edit this index.js file, it will still add that to source control, right? So this is what this setting relates to, is just when you're editing a single file and you don't have the entire root folder in your Explorer, right? So because the setting is true, when you're editing a single file, it's going to add the entire repository, right? So it's going to search for the parent directory of this index.js, which is the root folder. It's the YouTube auto upload folder. And it's also going to look through subfolders of this one. If you change, so you have, this is kind of weird because you have true, false, and then you have two strings, right? Which is not very common for a VS Code setting. But anyway, so true is the parent folder and the subfolders, like it says here. Scan for both subfolders of the current open folder and parent folders of open files. False means it's not going to add this. So if we close this out, and this should, okay, I guess we need to set it to true so it goes away. Was not expecting that. Why is it not going away? Okay, so I guess we have to remove it from here. Close repository. Yeah. Okay, so if we set it to false and we now add the file again, it's not going to scan for neither for the parent folder nor any subfolder, so it's not going to add this single file to the source control tab. If we set it to open editors, scan for parent folders of open files, so it's just going to scan for the parents. So in this case, it would, the parent folder is a Git repository, and you can see it here, right? If I show you the hidden files and folders, so it's going to show up, right? So let's remove it again, and let's change this. Where is it? To subfolders, and now it won't, because there's only a Git repository in the parent folder, right? So we expect this to not add anything to the source control tab. Yeah, so I don't see any problem with having this set to true. Doesn't hurt to scan. I mean, it doesn't hurt in terms of performance or usability. You know, if you're just editing a single file and having this here, makes no difference to me. Actually, I think it's more useful than not. So I'm going to leave this setting as true. I think it's very useful.